And it's made its way to him. This looks promising. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a go. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Onana concedes a free kick for that. Onana does well to get it back. Camera. Ball is over the line. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Digne. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's played into the air. Terrific header! Goal! There is the breakthrough. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Out to the right. And he's well positioned. Can he finish? It's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
So,
and the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Still very early doors, but it is a real chance! It's in! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Wolverhampton go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Onana. Good pressure, determined, intense. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Wolverhampton are looking to break at pace. He's picked his way through. And it's hoisted clear. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Gets into some space. That's a lovely, neat pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's gone forward. And he's intervened well there. Bailey. Now it's Bailey. And he's managed to get free. Oh, such a clever touch. And that was nowhere near his best. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Driving forward. McGinn. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's tidy. He is through here. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And just a quick reminder today.
So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Has a look and plays it forward. Camera. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good running, strong and purposeful. Cash. Quality ball. Camera gets a good foot in there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Wolverhampton looking to pass their way through. There's the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Almost an hour gone. Crosses it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Chance! Watkins. Played out to the right. Cash. He won't be happy with that one.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Quality ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Watkins. That is good strength.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Number 24,
Well, that pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. Matson. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. It's a good spell of possession, this. Look at the space here. And he shoots! He's scored! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Sancho making good progress on the right-hand side. Digne goes short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's on it, can he get away? Nice physical challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No luck with that dink over the top. Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it through? It's a promising position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is just caressing the ball. He's tried one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now, can they get him away? No, it's come to nothing. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is shapes to shoot! It's there! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Konsa gets a foot in here. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's had a crack.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's away. Oh, important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bailey. Camera. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's McGinn. To Camera. Now, can they get him away? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. He was under real pressure there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
José Sarr gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Bailey. Digne. Konsa. And he's forced to go back. And here's Watkins. Nicely aimed pass. And the counter is on. And he's on his... takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Cash. Now it's Bailey. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a nicely shaped ball. No, he's not getting his way this time. Pau Torres is the guilty party there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And he's there to clear it. Taken back almost at once. And that's gone route one. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Knocks it into space. McGinn. And it's Digne. To Camera. Konsa. Digne. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
They get a throw in. Now he's off and running. That's a pretty loose pass. Digne. Opts for safety. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Watkins. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Cash. Now it's Bailey. Cash stood his ground strongly. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Just eases him off the ball. Digne with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. That's a decent clearance. Goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. Cash gets rid without sophistication. Pau Torres. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. McGinn. Fired deep towards the back post.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
Coming on the field is number 19, Jadon Sancho.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Sancho. Showing good feet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played it again. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's really well cleared. And it's Digne. And here's Sancho. Oh, that's neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good read, needed to be. And that has been clubbed away. And it's been shipped out wide. McGinn. And it's made its way to him. Some good work on the right flank here. Gets a good foot in there.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Cash. Number 7, McGinn. Number 24.
Now here's the delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Taking place.
Out towards the flank. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has been cut short. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Morgan Rogers. Coming on to replace him is...
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Konsa goes steaming forward. Neatly clipped into space. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, that's a key interception. He's had it taken off him. Sancho. He's having a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Sancho deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's Digne. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Deep into stoppage time. A probing pass, chips it through. Now that's well seen too. No, that's been intercepted. Buendia. And Madsen. No, again there's no way through.
GG bro.
And that will be the final act.
Bye bro.
Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Jim, this one always matters.
Well,
He's had a shot! Goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Some good work on the right flank here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. McGinn. Here's Onana. McGinn. Well, that has not gone well. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he's found support out wide. McGinn. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's a quick one. And a shot! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
The goal scorer.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh no, this does not look good. Nice control.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, Su takes a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Martinez claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Wolverhampton deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. And reclaimed it in a trice. McGinn. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now he's off and running. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Digne. Approaching the half-hour mark.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's a... There's the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
McGinn. Tries to get it clear. Looking for a runner. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh no, what has happened here? Now then, the ball's come loose. Jose Sarr with the clearance. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Threads one in. Pau Torres gets good distance on it. Konsa played out towards the right wing. The less said about that pass, the better. Onana. Onana. Is there any... Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get...
Goes for a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Spread out to the left. It's an early cross. Terrific header! And it's there! And they are cruising away. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. Camera. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book. Now, can they get him away? It's out for a goal kick. Watkins puts his foot on the gas. Gets into some space. Looking for a corner. That's a decent clearance. Wolverhampton are looking to go forward now. Just about up to the hour now. Some really good ball movement. And he's chosen to go back.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Not the most accurate pass. Camera to McGinn. Closing in on goal. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's McGinn.
Watkins really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Could try cutting inside here, and he whips in across. Now it's Watkins. Oh, can he get onto this? And that's another good win of the ball. Chance for a shot! Well, that is remarkable.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 31. Bailey.
No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Number 7.
Pau Torres with the slide tackle there. Tielemans.
Coming on the field. Number 8. Yuri Tielemans.
Onana.
19.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Number 16. Number 22. Watson. Number
Now it's Huang Hee-chan.
Tyrone Ming.
And he welcomes it in. And the finish! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
38. Substitution.
Wolverhampton making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Hi bro, no play bro, hi bro.
And he's played it back. Tries to play it through. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Distributed tidily. It's a promising position.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now that is a hefty challenge. Pau Torres spots it and intercepts. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, this looks sharp.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That has ended up in no man's land. Konsa. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a good ball. And that has been clubbed away. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist.
Decent chance! Danger averted for now. Sends it crossfield. Onana. Camera. Digne. To Camera. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's had it nicked away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Early ball out from the back. And here's the chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Hoisted in. There it is! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Watkins. In with the challenge. Now that looks a decent ball. Digne. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now he's off and running.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Onana. Oh, good read. It's a promising position. In towards the back stick.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Onana. Looks to the other side. Digne. Sancho. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Good ball, good take. Digne did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's been played through. Another throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Elliott. Out towards the flank. Here's Onana. Camera did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's been cut out, well played. Konsa pokes it out wide. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking to play him in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's claimed by the keeper. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And here's Watkins. Now it's Sancho. Digne has it in a wide position. He's there to get rid. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Sancho! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
There will be
Camera.
1 minute added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please be reminded that drinking
I think
is
on the
only
whole
allowed
the
in
team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Tries to shoot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, nearly, nearly. He shifted it to the flank. Looking here to chip it through. It's a goal kick. Oh, can he get onto this? He could be in here. Camera.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Cash got a long way forward to join the attack. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now this could be a chance. He's on it, can he get away? Can he finish? And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Number 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 7. McGinn.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
That's going to go a long way.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's in on goal. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking for options for movement. Plenty to aim at here. It's a good-looking delivery. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Sancho. And now the breakaway. And it's Digne. Here's Onana. Camera. To McGinn. Little pass back. Spread it left. To Camera. He's having a go! Sensational save by Jose Sarr! Just eases him off the ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Jadon Sancho. Number 2, Cash. Number 12, Digne. Number 20.
Knocks it into space. Oh, smashing header!
Number 10.
No, not the best of headers.
Number 22, Watson. Number
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
substitution.
Over to the left. Buendia tries to play it through. He's found a way through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Knocks it out wide. He's in a great position here. Nicely shaped cross. And he hits the net. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
The goal scorer after 83 minutes.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Gets into some space. Plays the return pass. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Added time.
Now it's McGinn. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in space and looking for options. And he's managed to get free. And that has been knocked clear. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. So hostilities have already resumed. Now it's Buendia. Now then, the ball's come loose. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Wolverhampton finding their passes. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Quality ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. And he shoots! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Camera. And there's green grass ahead of him. Lovely ball. And a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. They force the error and extract... Extra time reaches half-time.
Hello everybody, and this is
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And the action has already restarted. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Plays a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Wolverhampton grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. He slings it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
McGinn, chance here to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hwang Hee-chan. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as... Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. Nicely weighted ball. Cross to the back post. That's going to go a long way. Just eases him off the ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Lorenzo Pellegrini, does look every bit the Italian playmaker here, Peter. He's an incredible talent who was spotted at the age of 9, I believe, and he can really...
He's had a shot! And he's there to get it away. Pellegrini aimed beyond the defence. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pellegrini gets into some space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Ribéry. Oh, that's neat. Incoming to... He rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, what a ball! Shot, and a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Cristante. Zaragoza. Now it's Cristante. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Clipped into space. Villa claims comfortably.
Van Basten really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Kone. Celik. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nagatomo kept his eye on it, and he's there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pellegrini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. Throw in. Can he get it through? Good read, needed to be. Mancini gets it clear. Great vision. Goes for a shot! Van Basten! Scorching strike! A finish right from the top draw. And this is getting better and better. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Cristante. And Undika. Oh, good spread. Cristante. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That's very neat. Nicely weighted ball. Stefan de Vrij. And it's McTominay. And Zanetti. McTominay. Zanetti. McTominay. Looking to play him in. And this is Ribéry. Now it's Cristante. Marlon. Ribéry does have his name on the score sheet, of course. So what can they make of this? And it's Ribéry. Nagatomo. Ribéry. And he's made sure that's not getting through. There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. There's the start of the second half. Pellegrini. Cristante. And it's Pellegrini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kone. Looking for options for movement. And that has been clubbed away to Cristante. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Zaragoza spread it left. Out of play for a goal kick. And he's had it nicked away. Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Batistuta going about things with real menace. Now it's Van Basten. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And it's Ribéry. Van Basten. Cristante. Kone. Now it's Marlon.
Yeah, for me this is choreographed muscle, and it's not gentle.
Zaragoza. And it's Cristante. Plays the return pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Marlon. Now it's Zaragoza. Closing in on goal. McTominay. And they can counter here. Ribéry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. McTominay. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
And we have our very first corner.
Damn bro, hi bro. Damn Azad, hi bro. Welcome to this team. This like the like button. This hit the like button.
And it's been taken short. Crosses it in. That's really well cleared. And it's McTominay. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that has been cut short. Pellegrini. Dovbyk. Dybala. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Ribéry. Mateus. Goes for goal! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Batistuta! He scored! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It's become a case of men against boys. Cristante. And here's Van Basten. Pinches it off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's Van Basten! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Celik. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Dovbyk. Celik receives it in a wide position. Aimed in towards the centre. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. It's a promising position. And it's Cristante. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Van Basten.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nagatomo. And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, this must be one of the most spectacular sights in football. Stand upon stand, stacked each on top of the other, right up to the sky, in order to accommodate the vast fan base of La Boca's Docklands. The action has already started. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is... Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Van Basten gets a foot in here. Header! Pirlo. And it's Mendes. And they're back on the ball again. That's a good intervention. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nuno Mendes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Rijkaard. Donatoni. Goes looking wide. Nice control. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Zanetti. And it's Tonali. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Okazaki is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nagatomo. Cristiano shapes to shoot! It's a loose ball. Chance to deliver. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Great vision, and he was alert to it. Donnarumma gets good distance on it. Now it's Van Basten. Messi. Now it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Goes down, but nothing given. And they've got rid. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking for a runner. And he cuts out the supply. Van Dijk. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Schlotterbeck. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Tonali. Played out to the right. Pirlo. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And it's Van Basten. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tonali. Beckenbauer. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Throw in. Pirlo attempts a clearance. Kane. Now it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Zanetti gets into some space. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pinches it off him. Tonali.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Kaká looking to get on the end of this. That could spell trouble. And the finish! Kane. And here's Van Basten. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Schlotterbeck. Pirlo. And it's Neymar. And it's Mendes. Kaká pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Another throw-in. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Couldn't squeeze it through. Alexander-Arnold looking to penetrate opposition lines. Fired deep towards... Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
I think that defence will be feeling mightily relieved now. They were really saved by some poor finishing then.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Now can he finish? And it's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that...
Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Donatoni. He's in space and looking for options. Good read, needed to be.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's running through. It's Van Basten! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's taking no chances there. Defending of the desperate variety. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Nice sequence of passes, this. A temporary retreat here. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's on it. Can he get away? He is through here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jay.
He's gone for goal! Manchester United are looking to go forward now. No luck with that dink over the top. Manchester United are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Oh, goes for a shot! It's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Chance! It's in! And what a climax we have here! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And he's cut it out, and he thumps it clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that'll be a goal kick.
Cambio en el Manchester United. Número 13. Número 22. Entran
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
5.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Kaka. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Great chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Mbappe. Looking to play him in. It looks a good ball through. And he's cut it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo running with the ball. Manchester United are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Aimed beyond the defence. Kaká. And he's quick to get it clear again. And they're back on the ball again. Kaká. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Bale, face-to-face with the keeper. That's a super piece of goalkeeping.
Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ball is over the line. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the people of Buenos Aires do their football like no other people. So different to anything else you will see anywhere else. There really is no imitating this. There is certainly no improving upon it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Lampard. Conte. And it's Kaka. Searching pass he's played there. Robertson. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cafu. And Neymar. Strokes it back. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Back into the middle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rijkaard. Conte. Opts for safety. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Nagatomo. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nagatomo is one whose deliveries we all know about. And that's been won straight back.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Not the most accurate pass. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Cafu. Palestine finding their passes. And it's Robertson.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Ronaldo. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard. Cafu. Thuram. Saliba is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That's Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a searching pass, and he's cut it out. Played into space. Good ball over the top. Thinks about the shot.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Haaland. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Cambio en el Manchester United.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Knocks it out wide. Manchester United can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nice-looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. We are into stoppage time. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. No way through there. And the counter is on. Zanetti. That's a cute ball. Buffon punts it upfield. Nicely shaped ball. And that has been cut short. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Forward it goes. Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Cafu. That's a super give and go. Hit into the middle. Oh, what a climb! And they've got rid.
Dang,
That pass
man.
isn't the best. Keeper's got good distance on that. No, that's been intercepted. Palestine are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
A probing pass. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Thuram calmly anticipates. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
That's going to go a long way.
Palestine really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Conte. Clipped into space. Brilliantly cut out. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar. Looking for the run. It's Lampard! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Azar. And it's Rijkaard. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Cristiano. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Manchester United can consider themselves just about safe now. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cafu. Looking for a runner. Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Van Bouten getting this one clear. Quality ball. So that's it. It is all over. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.